Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the official Halloween Decorate With Me video for 2025. I have my cute little graveyard dancing skeleton sweater on, and then I have a little spiderweb bow in my hair because we're feeling festive today and I am dying to decorate for Halloween. So let's get started for the official Decorate With Me. I did kind of a different video last year. I did more of like a house tour, but this year I want to take it back to my traditional Decorate With Me's where you are literally watching me decorate the house instead of just seeing the finished product. So I already put up my pumpkin bags on display. I've been dying to do this. I made a special spot for them and everything. You can see I have another Halloween bag on display. I have some other Halloween year-round stuff that I keep, and then I also redid this whole area, which I will show you guys in a second. I added a lot of my Halloween specialty bags. So I have my haunted house up there. I have some of the bags that I brought home from Universal when we went. I really wanted it to be like a showpiece and be able to display everything. But I'm going to show you guys everything that I set out on the island. We're going to do a little bit of decluttering this year because I do have some duplicates. And then I'm going to show you guys everything that I bought and brought into the collection this year. I was really trying hard not to go crazy. I feel like I have a ton of stuff. So when I do see a specialty piece, I definitely pick it up still. However, I'm trying to be conscious of the amount of bins that we have of Halloween and other decor for different holidays. I'm running out of room. So grab yourself a drink. I have my new Ghosties Stanley that Shane bought for me. I also did my nails. They're more like fall neutral right now than Halloween, but we're a little early. I wanted to make sure I have this video up and ready to go for the beginning of October, and then we can enjoy the decor a little bit longer than normal as well. But let's get started and let's go see all the decor that I've brought in. This is the area of my office I was telling you guys about. So if you remember, I had a clothing rack over here, and then this is completely new. So we added this to get rid of the clothing rack so we could open the door a little bit further. But this right here, this middle space, work in progress, disregard that. However, I did add some pieces up on top. So we have my haunted house bag. I have a cookie jar. And then if you move over here, I have my Universal's backpack, a Monsters purse, my Scream mask, and his little knife that goes with him. So definitely some spooky vibes over here. And then if I flip around, we have this shelf. So this shelf I did completely reorganize. I am running out of room in this office, as you can tell. So we've got bags down here. I put that Halloween bag that I bought in Seattle last year on display. And then we have my Love, Pain, and Stitches bags. These are my tried and true. They're my favorite Halloween bags other than the haunted house. But these two bags I actually got on a sale. So these are very hard to get. I was literally like waiting for every single drop. It took me like 10 drops to be able to get one of them. That was my first ever bag. And then these were on a sale because this one has a little bit of staining, but these are double-sided. So there's this side, and then I always carry it this side. This is my favorite side. And then this one, same thing. You can flip it over and it is dual-sided. There's nothing wrong with this one, but I bought this one at the exact same time as I bought that one. And I love them. I love them so much. So that is all the spooky decor really in my office right now. Okay, I lied. I missed this spot over here. It is a chest that I keep some like mementos and whatnot in there. But on top, I have some stuff on display. And then I did put my mirror. So yeah, this is my like piece of decor over here for right now. And then we're probably going to add a couple more bits and pieces as we go through the decor that is on the island. Here is what the island is looking like now that I have all of our original home decor out and about. So I've got glassware in there. There's some kitchenware. Basically anything Halloween that I've ever owned is on the island. So we definitely are going to do a little bit of decluttering because I do have some duplicates, for example, the 3 ginormous pumpkins. So we're going to declutter, right? Because I keep buying stuff. But this is our tried and true. And then if I flip over here, This is all of the stuff that I brought in this year. So if you watched my Disney vlog, you see the Mickey and Minnie pumpkins. Shane actually picked these out and they do light up. Definitely one of my favorite new pieces that we are adding to the collection. Then I have this, it's like a cocktail themed set of hand towels. And I found this at Marshall's and I have not seen it since. So I'm glad that I bought it when I did because I was hoping to get another set, but it is a double set of these. Then, same thing from Marshall's. I have this little boo sign. Very cute, very bedazzled. Definitely on brand. My mom was going to get rid of this, so I picked this up. I think she's very cute, very pretty. This is from Walmart. I got just one singular little cup for fun drinks this season. Pack of napkins, some cupcake liners. So there's two different versions. So there's this pattern, and then you can see like a striped pattern in there. And then I found some pot holders. I don't remember if I showed these last year, but they were downstairs in the basement in the new stuff. So some spiderweb pot holders. If they are not new, don't come for me. I think they're new, but I'm not sure. This is my big piece for this year. I was really excited about this because I bought it specifically for this corner. And guess what doesn't fit because the cabinets are too low. So we are gonna troubleshoot this because this is not going anywhere. She was expensive. And I found her at Home Goods. I was very excited, and it does light up and whatnot. You can see like all the holes where you can see some light coming through. And then a witch's hat. So I need to put batteries in this still, but it is like a swirling snow globe type of thing. It lights up and then there's little tiny bats and glitter and whatnot in there. And then these, I found these on Shein, surprisingly, but they're like a holographic window cling to put in the corner of the window. So I got 4 of these. So we'll see what we think about those. Those are new this year as well. But that is my pile. I think I did really good in terms of not overly buying like I normally do. But we're gonna declutter first and foremost and get rid of all the things that I know for a fact we can get out of the pile before we move on and add our new stuff. This is gonna be my pile of decluttering. So I know for a fact I'm going to get rid of, I think, this pumpkin and this pumpkin because I like this one the best. It's the easiest to see in. I won this one last year and I had this one previously, but you can see the paint is kind of starting to chip and I just don't really need 3 of them. So we're gonna get rid of 2 of them. So this one's going over here, the lid. And then I'm thinking this one. Wow, look at me getting rid of 2 things already. 400 command strips later, and I redid all of the baths. So this is the final verdict on where the baths are gonna go. I did not like that they were clumped together. I wanted them to kind of cascade like they were flying. So yeah, these are the baths now. So I want to use these for the cats area, but I really don't love the color of them. So we are going to paint them black because I think it'll match a little bit better. I also have these little tiny wooden tombstones that I never use because I never have taken the time to paint them. So while I'm painting the other headstones, I figured I might as well paint these as well. I don't have a game plan on what I'm going to use them for, but I just know that I'm never going to use them if they're brown. So if they're black, I'm more inclined to find a spot for them. All right, everything is painted. I am going to let them dry and then we will hang them up. We have Winston, Chloe, and then Marvin's over here. We just didn't get one for Winston, but I'm going to make one. I just haven't done it yet. So temporarily, at least it matches kind of. I missed a couple things when I went through all of the new stuff that I picked up. So these cool looking flamingos, they are like little skeleton flamingos. These are from Michael's, and same thing with the skull. I thought this was really cool. We are getting married in Vegas, so I thought it was very on theme. And then I picked up a set of these. So I did get 2 packs, and I thought it'd be cool to create a little graveyard scene in my bookshelves. And then I have 2 sparkly little disco ghosts that I found, of all places, at the Dollar General. So this I'm also going to incorporate in my new stuff this year. I'm gonna swap out this skull for this skull because it fits the vibes over here a little bit better than this one. Yeah, so these are going in the garbage. Don't buy these. These literally will not stay on. I have tried everything to get them to stay on, so these are going in the trash. Right, Winston? Winston's already getting prepared for the trick-or-treaters. I hope you enjoyed this year's Decorate With Me. Make sure you stay tuned because we still have my whole front yard display to do. And I have something up my sleeve for Halloween this year. I picked a really fun theme. I've been working on it for literally months now at this point. I don't think anyone's going to be able to guess what our costumes are and what the giveaway for our trick-or-treaters is going to be. But if you want to take your chances, put them in the comments below and we'll see if anybody can guess it. I don't think anybody will. It's kind of a hard theme, but I'm very excited to share that with you guys. So make sure you are subscribed. We're getting married in October. So like October is going to be fun and full of spooky, festive, wedding, like all the things are happening in October. So we've got a busy month ahead of us. But thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys next week in a brand new video.